Hi guys, welcome to your tarot reading 1111. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, like and comment if the reading resonates with you. And I have been working on the volume. I know a lot of you guys have been complaining about that. One thing is that my voice is pretty low. I do hear that a lot, but I have a microphone right in front of me, guys, so sometimes I think it's YouTube with the commercials. They just go way up, and the contrast of it seems like my voice is really low. But I did turn up the volume on everything, so hopefully the volume is good for you guys, okay? All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy today for this reading? Clarity. You're going to get clarity about something or someone. You're going to get truth and honesty. And with the depth card right next to it, it feels like there's a lot more to this than what you understood or knew. Or maybe this is this person. Maybe this person is having a lot of awareness about their truth or their feelings for you. Also, intentions here. So some of you may be questioning somebody's intentions. All right, what else? There may be issues too here of value. Maybe you guys have different viewpoints on something, but we get realizations, epiphanies, understanding, awakening. Maybe you felt like somebody was a little bit closed-minded, or maybe just the viewpoints were very different with a person. Maybe this created a situation where there was resentment. We have anger and hurtful words. It could also be, though, about somebody's truth, and maybe this person just was hiding something or didn't want to be honest or didn't want to be honest with themselves. But here we get lusting, and this is forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy. So somebody feeling a lot of sexual energy or feeling very attracted to you, but perhaps there was no depth, like this person didn't go beyond that or made it seem like that was all it was. Okay. Let's see what else, Spirit. What else? What other messages? Okay. At the bottom here, we get escaping in reverse. I feel like this person may have tried to run, avoid, but they can't run from themselves. And spine is right under that. So this person doesn't want you to know that they are spine. Okay, here's this time card that has to do with the waiting, watching, cycles, watching the clock, I was going to say. But because I said it that way, it does feel like somebody's watching you. Maybe they're waiting for you to reach out to them. This person is definitely thinking a lot about you. And we get past life here. Deja vu. Maybe this was a person where you felt like you knew them from a past life. Maybe that was something that you said out loud to them or they said to you. But definitely feel trapped by this because of how much this person thinks about you or you think about them. And then cloudy judgment, something that was unbalanced with this connection. And maybe it was that. Maybe there was too much like sexual energy, or this person took it to like that extreme, but they didn't want to give you their time. Their time. They were non-committal. That's here with the lusting card. It's non-committal. But somebody is missing you and they are craving and desiring you. Again, it feels like this may be like very heavy on the sexual energy, or there may be a lot of that, and maybe it makes it hard, like when you get together with this person, to have a conversation with them because it just always goes there. Okay. Or it's this person just feeling very attracted to you. All right, what else, Spirit? What else? Let's do a little bit of a reading here. This seems like a connection, the sun here, where there was a lot of connection between the two of you. The sun is like bright and beautiful, and a lot of potential also. You saw this relationship going somewhere, but it just seemed like it never got there. Like you couldn't get this person either to open up, you couldn't get this person to speak their truth to you, you couldn't get this person maybe even to be honest with you. There may have been a lot of things where it was very unclear to you how this person felt, or it could have been unclear, like what their intentions were. All right. Or their life could have been like unclear, like you just didn't know a lot about this person. The Fool card in reverse, again, like a relationship that never really got off the ground. But then we get the Six of Wands, where like you think about this person all the time and you really wanted this to go somewhere, with the Ace of Wands. So this person may have been very charming. This person may have been somebody that showed up in a time of your life where maybe you were going through something and this person really raised you up. It has this feeling of like somebody that came into your life at the perfect time with the sun here, and you just saw all this potential with this person, but for some reason this person pulled back, and you see it here with the escaping at the bottom of this deck. And then there's all of this regret. Here's the Eight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like that's your energy, but it's also this person's energy. So it also feels like there was maybe a lot of things unsaid between the two of you because there wasn't a lot of clarity here. Let's see what else we got. What else for this Sun card, Spirit? What is the message here? So the Nine of Swords. This may have turned into your like worst nightmare, when at first this was your dream, like this was your dream person, but you almost can't believe that it went in this direction. Okay, what is... This is the Page of Wands here in reverse, and we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this person may have done something where just them walking away, all these cards are of somebody walking away. This one, the Eight of Cups, this is somebody going in the opposite direction, the Knight of Swords, and this card as well. So, and there was another one, I feel, the Death card in reverse. So, yeah, it was like somebody left prematurely here, or somebody left you hanging, or somebody left without telling you how they felt. Maybe this conversation was something that you initiated. Maybe you told this person with the Depth card right next to it how you felt, and this person didn't reciprocate, like didn't tell you how they felt. Like they didn't tell you either way how they felt. They just kind of left you hanging. That also feels like somebody that may have ghosted you or pushed you away, like withdrawn. Okay, the Fool card. But with the Fool card, this was also somebody that led you on or made you feel like they wanted something more, the Knight of Cups. So this may have been someone that started something with you, and again, they made you feel like this was going in this direction of somebody that, was all in, and this person like pulled out. This could also be, though, cycles where maybe you guys have done this before and this person is waiting for you to come around, but this time around you didn't. I feel like you may have also withdrawn your energy. You may have also pulled back because you feel like this person is playing games or playing with your heart. This one here is the 5 of Swords. So there may have been like some kind of argument where this person went too far. All right, what else? Spirit, what else? So for the 6 of Wands, here's the 2 of Wands. This person is not sure what to do. Maybe they went to somebody for advice. They're trying to see this differently, but I feel like this person also has a lot more investment as far as like them being invested because they feel more than they want to. There's more depth to this than somebody wanted. There is also this awareness that this person is having of these feelings and how deep it goes. Look at these 2 cards. So we're clarifying here the Ace of Wands, and we got the 7 of Pentacles. We got 4 cards, by the way. And we got the 7 of Wands, so 2 sevens. That might be a synchronicity for some of you. Maybe this person is also having a lot of synchronicities. And then we get 2 King cards, and the King is the King of Wands in reverse, and then the King of Cups. This could be also with this past life card here. It says karmic lessons. This could be a karmic lesson for a person. Maybe this person does this, like he runs away. Maybe they run away from love, or they're just non-committal, or they just never thought they would sort of fall for someone. And in this situation with you, they did. This person is thinking about you all the time. They feel trapped by this. They feel trapped by their mind, by their thoughts. This may have been something that was really fun for both of you. It was really fun. And then it might have gotten more serious, or, there was more emotions invested, more than this person wanted to tell you about, and now this person can't stop thinking about you. So there is this sorrow, loss, regret, and also remember that this card up here and this energy I was getting is that there's something very unbalanced still with this. And I feel like the unbalance comes from this person holding back their emotions, this person also being non-committal, and this person also like just wanting this to be possibly like one way, like just a sexual thing, and it never was. This person feels like they got in too deep with that depth card. This is the Temperance card here. And the 8 of Cups is regret, somebody thinking a lot about what happened, what went wrong. And with time, there's a lot of awareness that has come over this person. There's a lot of understanding, and the Temperance has to do with like emotions and understanding our emotions, understanding how we feel. And here's the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like what this person fears the most and what they regret the most, what they fear is losing you, like for good. And they also, it's like they don't want to tell you this. They're holding back. But I feel like this person is getting a lot closer than they've ever been to telling you, because there's still the clouded judgment here, or this person it says distorted on that card, like something being distorted or this person not wanting to be honest. But I feel like that comes from this person not being honest with themselves. And especially if this person is blocking this. Okay, what else? We can ask why. I feel lovesick. They are haunted by you. And love spill. Okay, so what else is going on for this person? I'm just curious what this is. It feels like some of you may be dealing with an avoidant. Some of you may be dealing with some other situation. Let's see, what else is going on for this person? So we start with the Knight of Wands. This person goes back to the passion between the two of you. And you saw how the sun came up with the other deck. It was the first card that came up. And now here it's in reverse. I feel like, again, it was clarified by that Nine of Swords. And I feel like that's this person's energy. Like, you used to bring a lot of joy to their life. And it feels like, to them, like they lost you, and it's like their whole world is sort of gray. Like they see everything in gray and white, where they used to see, so much color. And since you've been gone, and that sounds like that song, maybe that's a synchronicity and a song that, if this is resonating with you, maybe listen to that song. But here, since you've been gone, this person has been thinking a lot. They've been trying to get clear with themselves about this, how they feel, because they feel a lot of depth with you, with this connection. This person hasn't told you. It's like they're not ready to tell you here with the Four of Swords. And when I ask why, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, why this person is not coming forward, for some of you, it has to do with, this person, again, not wanting anything serious or not being ready. Maybe that's just where they are in their life. But I feel like for a lot of you, this person is getting clarity on that. Maybe because of how deeply they feel, maybe this was a thing that scared them, but after they had this time away from you, they realize that, after thinking a lot about this, that they miss you and they crave you and they desire you. For others of you, though, this Ten of Pentacles, it could have to do with a person's family. So maybe you don't fit this person's, it has to do with their values or what they look for in a person. Maybe you just don't fit that mold. So I get that for some of you. And that may be something that this person needs to figure out with this clouded judgment and distortion. Like they need to sort of get over that. For others of you, it could be legit that, there is something else, like a whole other life this person has. And maybe this is something that you're aware of. And that's something this person has to get right. Okay. And then for others of you, that can mean that this person is just like really into their work or themselves, or sort of like, I don't want to say selfish, because that's not what the Ten of Pentacles is. It's more of a family card, but it's the Ten of Pentacles. So it has to do with money. So somebody sort of taking care of, themselves in that sense, but maybe this person is very focused on that, and that that's just where they're at in their life. But what you see as you keep going is that if we're looking at this the way that you look at the tarot, where you start with the Fool and you kind of progress, this person is progressing, and there's a lot of insight that they're getting just from this time that they're spending alone, from all of the thinking. For some of you, there is a secret, and if it's maybe you're like a secret relationship for this person, and this person really does want to make you like the center of their world, but then they have to sort of come out with this secret. So this person is like trying to figure that out, how they're going to do this. There's fear here around this. Okay, and then this is what this person wants, though. They want this relationship. They want to let go of the things that are blocking them from coming, together with you and having this, and having, you as their sort of prize. And I don't ever like to talk about a person that way, because that sounds like a trophy wife, and that's not what I see here. This is more of, somebody that has deep feelings for another person, but there are things going on in this person's life that are blocking this. And it could be in the mind, or it could be, something that's actual and real that is blocking this connection from, being a relationship where you can be physically with this person. So I do feel that this person, again, they feel lovesick, and this person is haunted by you, and this may even feel like a love spill for this person because they can't stop thinking about you. And this card, the Spine card, a lot of times it reminds me of obsession, like somebody obsessing over you. And under that is stress. Under that is Divine Feminine. And under that also is finality. So I feel like there is going to be something where you are going to have clarity. It was the first card we got about this connection that you have with this person. And it's a deep connection. And I feel like that's going to come in time. And one more, heart fog. This person may be sending mixed signals, or blocked emotions, or this person may have messed up, but that's like where the message ends. And I feel like the message, though, itself is that this person, needed to figure this out for themselves, but there is a lot of love here, and that's what this person is figuring out, that there is a lot of love here. Let me see if I have my message cards. I do. Let's see what message this person wants to say to you. What is this person's message? What would this person want to say? See, we will be together again. And I know that I crossed the line with you. I am afraid to contact you. What is the last message here? The timing just wasn't right for us. I feel like at that time, I feel you, even though we are apart. And then I lost myself for a while. So yeah, we also saw the 8 of Cups, and that's somebody soul searching. Maybe this person needed to figure out how they felt. And maybe they thought it was just like a very lustful connection that you guys had, and this person now realizes that this is love, and that you and them are like meant to be together, and they want this with you, and they can't stand like to be away from you, and also to lose you. The thought of losing you is what really upsets and scares this person, and it's here. So yeah, I feel like mainly this reading has to do with truth, and this person finding their own truth and being honest with themselves. And I feel like it may hurt some people, maybe also with this card here. They're afraid to hurt people that are also part of, their lives. But they're more afraid to lose you. So, all right. So that is the message. Please remember to comment if the reading resonated with you, and like the video, and subscribe, like I said, if you haven't already. And if you're looking for a personal, please do contact me at yourtarotreading1111 at gmail. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.